All right, let's get right into it. All right, so we're going to be watching the Tales from the Virus, and I think, yeah, this is like 3 years ago. This is around when the virus was around and everything like that, you know, where everyone was stuck indoors. Everyone either went crazy or learned how to make bread at home. One of the two, there's no in between. You know, if you didn't make bread, I'm sorry to say, but you're crazy. So we're going to be watching this. I even think there's a part 2 that maybe we'll watch later this stream or another time. But without further ado, let's get into it. The cave! (2021)
Inhale. I can finally breathe again. It must be over. Scanning for traces of human life. 5G scanners activate.
Oh, the 5G, that's
Nothing
right.
detected. The species
People
Homo
freaked out
sapiens
about
is
that.
extinct.
They
It's
thought it
time
caused
to
the
fulfill
virus.
My purpose. Executing Operation Ice to See You.
Oh wait, are those razors? I just noticed the razor headset. And it's NVIDIA too.
Let me brief you on how the world ended. Actually, the details are a bit foggy, but it's believed that Batman was eating soup with his hands at a Chinese restaurant when someone coughed on the crouton.
Ah, of course. Toilet paper?
January 20.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. So, I'm gonna see if I can remember everything that happened with this. The toilet paper, everyone freaked out that toilet paper was gonna be gone. Even at my place, at my store, people were just ransacking it with toilet paper. They thought they were gonna have the shits for like months, apparently.
2020. The virus is spreading across the globe.
All right, now everyone just plops over dead and we win. Sweet.
And everyone was amped to start panicking. Oh my god, the virus TM is everywhere. In your country, in your homes, in your cereal. Better not touch that door handle, better not touch your face. Don't touch me, breathe somewhere else, Vector.
Whack!
People said, oh, I suppose it is kind of cute though. No.
Oh my god, Coronavirus Chan. Oh, the 4chan memes and music video that they made about her. They made her so thick. I don't remember her having as big a tits, though. I don't remember.
No, I must resist. Guys, does anyone else feel like the air in here is kind of chunky? How do I take my white cell count? These ones all look red. You get the idea. So naturally, rumors started to spread. And the first one
You also
was
saw
about
empty
toilet
shelves?
paper.
God.
Hey, I heard that here in Australia, 90% of our toilet paper is produced in China.
I don't think that's true.
Stock. So the public went out to grab an extra pack. Then the news stories started coming in about the lockdown. Fears realized. So they grabbed 2 packs. No one knew how long the lockdown would last either. Better grab 3.
You've never seen Corona-chan?
4.
Dude, she was sexy.
Everyone had that same
I'm sorry to say,
concern.
but I'd fuck the virus.
Within a week, stocks on shelves were getting noticeably low. And from there, it was self-perpetuating. Bathroom paper was suddenly the hottest commodity in town. Petrol stations, corner stores, major chain supermarkets, everybody was out. Then, of course, photos shared on social media
Okay, I
and
never saw it
broadcast
this
on
bad.
television of empty shelves just amplified the hysteria again.
I just want 1 pack.
To which the media said, don't buy it. But also, it is running out, but don't stock up. But who knows when new stock is coming? But don't you hoard, but it may be many weeks before you can get more. The messaging to the public was a little mixed.
You're saying to the nation this morning, Ali, stay calm, don't go and do it.
But race out there and get it so that you're not...
Then, as stock completely depleted,
Oh my
people
God.
were becoming desperate.
Every store I go to, every day, every city, and every hour of every day, you're gonna find completely.
I never saw it that bad. Yeah, same. This is the first time I'm seeing Corona-chan. Y'all missed out. After the stream, go look up Corona-chan. There's a whole music video where she shakes her thighs and everything, and it's like the "you got that something that I need," because yeah, it's that. It's so good. It's so good, and she's hot, and she dances, and it's fucking cute and funny. Just look it up. Oh my god. But I never saw it this bad with the toilet paper. I mean, the shelves were like worse, but they weren't this bad. And why don't you just recycle your toilet paper? Just, don't put it in the toilet. Put it in a trash can, then wash it, and then hang it up for drying. Come on. Don't do that, by the way. That's probably a terrible idea. But toilet paper doesn't take that long to make, right? It's just paper. It's just paper.
Empty shelves.
Fights broke out between those who had none and those who had too much. It was chaos in the aisles.
Oh my God, fight. How much shitting are you going to do?
The Australian toilet roll crisis had reached critical mass. People were threatening to shit in the store, and someone even pulled a knife.
Oh.
Enough.
The CEO of Australia came out and said,
It's been one of the
Did he just say the CEO of Australia? Is this the one that shat himself in like a Wendy's or a McDonald's or something like that?
most disappointing things I've seen in Australian behaviour in response to this crisis.
But that scolding did little to quell
Yeah, who the
frenzy.
fuck cares?
So, the media published articles informing people that actually this is all fake news, and 60% of Australia's toilet paper is produced domestically.
Of course!
But that also didn't quell the frenzy. So, supermarkets enacted a one-pack per person rule.
Oh my god.
But frenzies cannot be quelled. And so that's when the price online soared. Amazon, eBay, Gumtree, toilet paper was everywhere. First for double the price. Then
Wow.
triple. Then things just went wild. 10-pack, single rolls, a few pieces of 3-ply, all for crazy prices.
Wait, I just thought of something. One, what if you have a bidet? I'm sure they don't have that. I don't have one in my house. Australia probably doesn't have it. But two, if you run out of toilet paper, because I've been in this situation before, don't ask, just take a shower. It's not that hard. Just turn on the water, hop in the shower, and then it's like a full body bidet. This isn't that bad. Like, guys, come on. Yeah, water doesn't run out, and if it does, you're fucked. If the water's gone, you've got bigger problems than a shitty asshole. Oh my god, these people are idiots. Oh shit, there really is a video of you got that? Yes, see, I told you, chat. Look it up.
People went from selling it by the pack to selling it by the gram.
Oh my god.
Number 2 large.
And the rest of us who couldn't afford it had to get creative.
That'll last you for a while. I was about to say I've seen this one. He tries to use the dog. Oh, look at that snap. Are those Tims? Is that guy wearing the Tims? You know what? Let him go. That man's clearly needs it more than I do.
But fear not, citizen. Here come the heroes.
It's Batman!
One of Australia's state newspapers swooped in with a special edition to save the day. It featured 8 blank pages at the back, just in case.
That's funny.
By the way, this was after an Australian family had accidentally made a massive online order. They thought they were getting 48 rolls.
Oh, I heard of this
They
one.
were getting 48 boxes. And soon they had become the de facto royalty of Australia. They built a throne with the boxes and sat aloft it.
That's so much.
I found the crown of
Australia
in the gutter, he said, and I picked it up.
What is that
But for
from?
the rest of us common folk, thievery was the only answer. We began stealing from public toilets. We began stealing from work.
A new
Oh my
survey
God.
has found 1 in 3 Aussies has stolen toilet paper from work to use at home.
Some
Why?
started stealing from hotels, stealing from cars, stealing from the blind. Even animals were stealing.
Okay, so in the US, we have Pizza Rat. Over in Australia, they got toilet paper kangaroo. We got the downgrade. That's not fair. Jeez. And this is all in Australia. I never heard of this stuff happening in the US. I knew that people were buying too many pieces of toilet paper, but it was never this bad in the US from what I heard. I guess we were too busy, trying to stop the 5G from spreading the virus.
Pretty good memes, though. And just as some relief was coming, oh, thank God, a new shipment. But that truck burned down.
Fire crews rescued what rolls they could. The rest left charred and soggy.
Fascinatingly, a problem which
Oh, thank you
began
for the
in
follow,
Pacific to
Vixus. I
Australia
thought your name was
soon spreading
Virus
to the
for a
rest of the
second.
world, despite the
Thank you for the
circumstances being
follow.
completely different. In fact, stats time. In most countries, the majority of toilet paper is actually produced locally. Toilet paper is cheap but bulky, meaning it's expensive to ship relative to its retail value. So domestic producers are often able to manufacture at a cost lower than their international competitors. TLDR, unless the factories in your country shut down, there isn't going to be a shortage.
Yeah, yeah.
But shut up and panic. No. And so toilet paper became a highly profitable business. And that's when organized criminal gangs moved in. Armed
There were
robbers in Hong Kong
gangs?
held a delivery driver at knife point and got away with around 600 rolls.
You know what? I kind of wish the virus took us. After seeing all of this already for like 7 minutes, I'm a little disappointed in humanity, and I didn't think I could get any more disappointed with how we are than what already happened. We make nothing domestically, we built tunnels. What are you, Elon Musk? The tunnel... Oh, it happened in the US. I was there to see it happen as a customer service rep. Did you get pulled? Did you get a knife pulled on you? Is that what happened? You get a knife pulled on you?
18,000 pounds of toilet paper was stolen from this lorry. And this, and this, and this, and many more. But it's time to move on. After about 4 weeks with consumption steady and everyone only having one ass to wipe, and supply increasing to compensate, toilet paper returned to shelves.
Ah, nature's
The balance
healing.
was restoring. The shops were healing.
Damn it, he made the
It
joke.
was time to panic about something else.
Is this gonna be the 5G? Yep, it's the 5Gs, or the
5G time. So you think it's a virus? That's cute. Let me fill you in on the scoop.
that an egg?
See that tower over there? Now look at this. Coincidence? 5G.
Oh my god.
5 fingers, 5 sides to a pentagram. PlayStation 5.
Wait, there's not 5 sides, there's 5 points. 0 out of 10 video.
A lot of coincidences lining up, wouldn't you say? And social media agreed. With these indisputable facts such as, I have headache, it was only inevitable that the word would spread like a wildfire. It was time for the 5G squad to leap into action. 5G squad! Gwyneth Paltrow, that lady from that movie,
Huh?
Alien. People began protesting the 5G towers.
Save lives! Hug someone!
Hugs.
Save lives!
And the destruction was extensive. I had
Thank
no
you for the
idea
head
really
pat.
until I started digging. But in the UK, over 50
What?
towers were vandalized or set ablaze in a single month. Reported by April, 39 servicing engineers.
How are people this dumb? I gotta be honest. Like, I think the only thing that I can think of that there's something similar to like a 5G tower actually causing problems with people is something that was called the Havana syndrome, which is where there was a loud ringing and then people reported like a lot of mental and health problems in Havana, but then it happened in Cuba and stuff like that. But even then, people kind of determined that it was like mass hysteria, where it wasn't really a thing. It was just mass hysteria where people thought it was a thing, and they were all in military government positions in high stressful situations. They thought something happened, and then they kind of manifested the health problems. And then other people heard of it, and then they thought it happened to them, and it was just the mind playing tricks on them. I don't think stuff like this can do anything to you unless they just hooked up a really big whistle to it that just really hurts your ears. That's it. How are people this dumb? It happened in Germany too? I thought the Germans were supposed to be smart.
Had been attacked on the job.
You know when they turn this on, it's going to kill everyone, and that's why they're building the hospitals?
In North Carolina, one woman just started opening fire on a couple of technicians.
Oh my god.
There were 2 workers up on the tower when the shots rang out. A 3rd worker on the ground ran up into this area, and that's where he called for help.
The 2 men were okay, but when police came, she armed herself with 2 axes and barricaded herself in her home.
Did you shoot at a cell tower worker, ma'am?
She's out on bond and she's had the weapons confiscated.
I feel bad for her. honestly, I feel bad for her. When you're that old, like, your mind's not all fully there. You're easy to... You're like a baby. You're absorbing all the information that you get when you're that old, because you don't, your brain is too influential at that point, you know? It's... I feel, really, old people, when they should still be held accountable for their actions. But it's like, you know, technology has evolved so fast and everything. They don't realize.
New 5G. Stimulate your senses.
Don't do
In Auckland,
target
New Zealand,
practice on
at least
workers.
a dozen 5Gs have been vandalized or set ablaze.
Mysterious fires have hit 15 cell towers in the last 6 weeks.
In the Netherlands, 16. Reports of more in Ireland, Cyprus, and Belgium. Counter-terrorist police are getting involved in Australia, and 7 cell tower fires in Montreal, Canada. Although, one big problem. How do you tell 5G from the regular G?
You just count the G's, my man. What? Like, that one's obviously only 2 G's. That one's 3. I mean, it's just obvious. Everybody knows which one's which. Everybody knows. I was literally about to say, what about the OGs? And he did the joke.
Yourself in and feel the G's.
Well, it's not actually that easy for the untrained eye. Most
Oh
of
my
the
God.
destroyed towers were actually just regular ones, carrying essential 2 to 4G network infrastructure, causing outages for emergency services and the public. Naturally, YouTube and Facebook started cracking down
Not to
on
be
5G
confused with
conspiracy groups
G-string.
and banning everyone. And the movement has gone somewhat underground. Oh my God, they're in on it. Alongside false causes came false cures. No vaccine yet? No problem. Here's a list of placebos that'll get you patched up. High-dose infusions of vitamin C, silver solution, touching your TV, kissing a shrine, spiritual
Ew.
vaccines,
I feel like kissing a shrine would cause the virus, right? Now I think about it, I kind of find it funny how I didn't even say hello. I just started contributing to the conversation, even though that's very unnatural for me. Hey, Senpai, I'm happy you're here.
plant sap in the eye, special mattress, cow urine, cow
Ew.
dung, camel urine, a cotton ball soaked in violet oil in the anus,
Oh,
miracle
okay.
mineral solution, drinking fish tank cleaner, eating fruit that looks like the virus, treatment packs, toothpaste, the biocharger NG subtle energy platform TM, vegetarianism, virus shutout protection pendants, healthy living, radionics machine, schwang string lang ganglion,
That one, he
injecting
made that
house
one up.
cleaner, hand cream, garlic, banunus, alcohol, water, ginger, lemon, mangoes, durian, onions. It's everything. Everything and anything is apparently a cure. But who
Did you know that watching my stream will cure you of something? I can't prove that, but do you believe me? Hey, welcome, Psycho.
needs cures? I've got something better. Add time.
Oh my god, plus time. Yeah,
Soon.
funny.
Soon we will be together.
They are ready for you, Mr. VPN.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
I mean,
Today
everything
we're
and anything
looking
does
at
cause
NordVPN.
cancer, so I guess anything and everything can cure the
Gather round,
coronavirus. It makes
Here's
sense.
my girlfriend. Well, a friend. She's my girlfriend, but I'm not her boyfriend. It's complicated. Point is, she doesn't use NordVPN. If she did, she could
Wait,
access
isn't that like the
international
SpongeBob
catalogs from
porn?
her favorite streaming services. Oh shit, get down. Now let's pretend that this window is her computer security. Look how easily I can just snatch up all their data. Ho jackpot. If she had used NordVPN, we wouldn't be looking at all her personal photos.
Don't be slurping me, chat.
Hey, look at this one. Oh shit, we're busted. Everyone, cheese it.
No, I gotta say, she's definitely hot.
Oh, nice. Now imagine this.
Don't
was
take
you.
her underwear. Oh, thank
And
God.
imagine this was a 3-year plan with 70% off as a 3
Is he gonna
extra
sniff
month.
He won't stop. I need to buy tickets and leave the country. Oh no. No, not again.
Public Wi-Fi isn't safe. Encrypt your browser.
Ah!
Your VPN.
Taxi EE.
No sweat. I can see from her browsing history that she is going to Japan.
I want to go to
Finally.
Japan.
Some peace. There's no way he can find me here in Japan.
Really?
Oh my God.
Airbnb's Wi-Fi? Don't you know how dangerous that is? Also, there's access to international content.
How did he find me?
Oh, are those snakes? Ew, ew, ew.
スネークピット。ノール VPN でデータを保護する。
This wouldn't have happened if you would.
VPN man does look very sexy in that kimono.
これは起こりませんでした。
Fork? Oh, the supply chain.
The lockdown had some interesting carryovers on the agricultural sector. Let's talk about the sexy topic of food supply. You can roughly break goods
Hey,
into
welcome,
two
Agent
categories,
Chicken.
Commercial and retail. With all the restaurants and a ton of manufacturing shut down, the commercial side came to a grinding halt. Half of the stock had nowhere to go. Maybe we could just send it to the supermarkets. No can do. You have to repackage, process, and deliver all of that stuff before the new expiration date and with a limited workforce. Then you'd have to get the supermarkets to agree to take all that extra stock. And meanwhile, people aren't going to simply buy twice as many groceries, so either it rots on the shelves or the price drops below cost. What's the point?
Cheap meat!
So there's a big surplus. The supply chain had broken.
Oh.
By week 1 of the lockdown, farmers all around the country are looking at their billions of dollars
Famous
of
Viking
quickly
got stabbed
expiring
by-
crop with
I do know
no
that
one
story.
to take it from them. And they know that by next week, they'll have double that amount. Sandra, how many eggs do we eat a week? I don't know, probably 10? Why? That means our leftovers are going to be about 750,000 eggs. Well, I don't want 750,000 chickens. I guess there's only one thing to do.
Okay, that's not what happens with eggs. They're unfertilized eggs. The eggs at the supermarket will never hatch into a chicken. I'm sorry, and if they do, someone fucked up.
So the farmers began neutralizing their crops.
Does he still upload? The guy who throw eggs at stuff?
It was a slaughter. Millions of pounds of onions were buried alive in Idaho. Farmers stopped making grain and started making donuts.
What?
Donuts on their tractors
Oh.
all over the field, turning everything to compost. Cabbages were being ravaged.
Cabbage!
The potatoes weren't being atoed. Boo.
I have potato blood in my veins.
Squash were being compressed. The dairy farmers of America estimated that 3.7 million gallons of milk were being dumped every day. Oh, he needs some milk.
Goodness.
But once the farmers had destroyed their crops, of course, they had to immediately plant new ones, because demand could come back and you wouldn't want to get caught a whole crop cycle behind the market. So the cycle would repeat and repeat and repeat until everything returned to normal.
Oh yeah, Zoom. The amount of things that their stock price just skyrocketed during the virus was amazing. Like if you bought anything in Zoom or I don't even know what the other ones were that you could have had, Slack, stuff like that, or any of the virus manufacturers, oh my god, their stock price went bananas, and now it's all going down. Like Pfizer, their stock is lower than before the virus because so many people have been selling and selling and selling because, like, who cares? Like, what are they doing, huh? I'm sure they do other stuff, but nobody cares. Sorry, I had to talk about the stock market because the stock market was bananas during the crisis.
Zoom. So everyone was locked in their houses. But work, school, and life had to carry on.
What's 9 plus 10?
And that's where Zoom came in. Simple to use, able to host up to 100
I never
people
used
per minute.
Zoom.
Millions moved over to Zoom.
I used
and skyrocketed
Teams.
to #1 in the App Store. Companies and educational institutions all jumped on the Zoom train too. Why not? It was so easy. All you needed was the room key. Even the boomers could use it. Can you see my dog? Tee. Look, I can change the background.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, did he fall?
These are some of my friends from high school.
Okay. Okay, everyone. I'll see you on Wednesday.
But many weren't used to having a camera pointed at them for long periods. Some even forgot they were being watched.
Very high standards and
Girl on toilet. Oh my god.
Or didn't know that the camera had turned on at all.
Oh, your video is on.
And then someone had a brilliant idea. What if I just published this room key online?
Oh my god.
let them know.
Dude, I've been
in this thing for a while. No one said anything.
Yeah, dude, you just working out.
Are you joining us? Do you have a breastfeeding question?
Yeah, how do I suck on those titties of yours?
Fucking Mary dead right now, bro.
It's good to see you again.
I used it a couple of times for an online course, but up a VPN when I used
what if I
it.
gave it to one of my favorite online creators? Perhaps some of the greatest live stream content to ever grace this humble platform.
Oh, it's that guy. It's that fat guy. That guy who went like, yeah.
Take out your number 2 pencils. It's time to learn.
Who is this?
I am from Wuhan.
Damn, look at them titties.
Who let you in?
Hey guys, this is Chris.
Hey guys, this is Joe Nuts.
Are you in my class?
Yes, I am transfer student from Village.
A transfer student from...
Alright, why is it that he can get away with doing racist accents and I can't, huh? I want to bake racist accents. This isn't fair.
Where do you say?
From So what are we learning today? Does anyone...
Is that a BTS person in the background? Is it because I'm white? Of course it is. I'm not surprised. God, it's all, the white guy is always being put down, isn't he? I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
You're in the wrong section there, brother.
I'm part of Zoom. I'm an employee of Zoom.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna have to press Alt and F4 at the same time on your keyboard to fix your room because it's
Oh
currently
my.
public.
I don't do that.
You guys are going to start the next revolution in America. We hope. I mean, we can definitely use one.
What class is this man in? I don't want to hear a teacher ever tell students that, like, yeah, we need to have a revolution. You guys should start a revolution. I hope you do. That's concerning. What are you doing, dude? I thought, jeez.
It was Hunter. Hunter let me in. Hunter, why did you do this? Yes, it was. Don't nod your, don't do that with your head. No, you did.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? I'm on your dead all sides, and you let me through the gate.
Who the heck
Oh,
is
I thought I was gonna pull his cock out.
Oh my god, what the...
I don't think there is a realistic way where they could do anything about it.
What's 2
Did that say Zoom prankster? BBC News. Too mad. Zoom prankster. God.
Anything about it.
What's 2 + 4?
Yeah, no revolution's
2
coming
plus-
from a bunch of university students.
All right, I'm gonna wrap up this thoughts about Natalie's story.
History class. Oh, hell yeah.
And he's lost an election
I
twice.
forgot I was watching an internet historian video.
He's like so confused. He saw the cock and he was like, what?
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about it now. Okay? So,
what is happening?
You guys can open up the, I'll give you a minute or two.
Why?
Robert, take that off your screen.
Like, I get it, it's funny, but he's kind of an asshole, right? Like, these are people just trying to teach, do their job in a virus-ridden world, and he's just being an asshole, right? Like, come on. Like, it's funny for, like, the first time. After that, I'm like, you know.
Robert's gonna get some trouble. Robert's probably in his room right now just fucking freaking out. It's like, it's not me. I'm Robert, baby. Robert, how could you?
But then they had a whole bunch of controversies, and a number of schools and companies stopped using the platform.
Rip.
Even though the stock price keeps going up.
How is the stock doing right now? Remind me after this video to look up how it's doing.
With people locked in their homes, nature was allowed to return to the unoccupied streets. The healing
What the fuck?
had begun.
Real happy world.
Satellite imagery showed pollution levels dropping everywhere. The canals
Greta Thunberg! Spielberg!
Were changing from their usual feculent brown to a vibrant blue, as boats were docked and silt could resettle. From their windows, residents could see fish, algae, and other sea life return to the waters.
That's beautiful.
But that wasn't all. Animals saw the free real estate and began migrating into the cities and towns. Sheep and whales took back the town and ruled over it with an iron hoof. Hungry monkeys in Thailand took to the city square as the tourists who usually fed them disappeared. Giant ducks were seen in London. Alligators in Florida were once again using the roads.
Okay, can anyone tell me, why do alligators walk like they're gay? Okay, you know what I mean. Like, the way they walk, it just looks like they're going to the club and like, honey, get out of my way. Get out of my way. I'm heading this way, and if I bump into you, it's your fault, okay? It's not my fault. Honey, if you get in my way, I'm gonna snap you up like an alligator, because that's exactly what I am. Because they are very heavy and have stubby legs? Fine. I guess it's not because they're gay.
Rats in New Orleans were...
No, that's just New Orleans.
Otters in Singapore. Oh my god. Are we the virus?
Human beings are a disease.
That is profound. Dude. Maybe we were the real corona all along. Nature returned to New York.
Oh my,
for the first
that's a
time since
sauropod.
it was established in 65 million BC. We even had a good fake out on an extinct species, the Malabar civet, which hasn't been seen for 30 years.
Wow.
Oh my god. Although it turns out it was just a regular, sick Indian civet.
Aww.
Scooters were returning to the riverways. Nilgai? Haven't heard of that. Cows had begun returning to the ocean. Cats was seen by some in London.
Oh, true, alligator.
Sambar were incorrectly
Gator.
using zebra crossings. And giraffes had returned to the cities. Nature is healing. Namaste.
You know, a lot of people took what he just said, like when it was really happening, to think like, oh, dude, it's so easy to fix our world. Like, global warming or climate change and all that, it's so easy to fix. Like, we just have to cut back a little bit. No, those were very surface level nature healing moments. It's still a big problem.
Anyway, I'm busy. That's the lesson. Here's
What?
the multi-tool. Good luck out there. Close
Wait, where
the
are
door
we?
behind you. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh my.
Oh, we're on Mars. Are we Elon Musk?
Is this Mars? This is one hell of a twist. I know, right?
Oh, there he is.
God, it's Elon Musk. Yes. A double twist. Welcome home. X-A.
Oh my
13.
Oh my god. It's a triple twist.
Directed by M. Night Shyamalan Ding
Video
Dong.
over. The next one's almost done. Give me 2 weeks. Have you heard of incognito mode?
Well, that was a good one. Maybe next time we'll watch part 2. We'll watch part 2. That'd be fun. Of course it was M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah. But thank y'all for watching with me. Thank you so much.